Let's get everything in order
Whew.
here.
A 6. I made it.
What happens if you fail?
You gain a hunger.
Oh.
It's a success.
You need to roll that.
Did it?
I'm not playing tonight.
Oh, you're not playing tonight?
No, but she's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
2
Do you want me
successes.
to roll? You want me to roll?
Are you playing tonight?
No, because you said you had an idea, and I don't have my backstory in the sheet finished, so I didn't want to rush it and make it.
You can't play without a backstory.
No, who would do
Shut
that?
up.
I still need to get Kashumi my backstory.
I mean, if you want to play, I got a way to introduce you to the story. That's not a problem.
Do it.
Dewey. Dewey.
Okay, I need just a minute. I gotta go downstairs into the dungeon and get my folder.
I'm sorry, you have a dungeon?
Okay.
We have a basement that we call the dungeon.
That's kind of kinky, man.
Tell why we call it a dungeon.
Well, it's actually our gaming space.
I know, man. That's kind of gaming.
Yeah, you know, I'm not going to specify the type of gaming involved. Y'all just, you know, have your flights of fancy. I won't ruin it for anybody.
But we have men over every Saturday.
I'm sorry, but my fancy is a flightless bird, like an ostrich or a penguin.
And certain owls.
What?
There is a species of owl that cannot fly and cannot really walk very well. And the male, in order to attract a mate, digs a little hole, sits in the hole, and screeches at passing females.
Honestly, sounds like an insect.
Yeah, they're incels.
I hate you.
but no, seriously,
I get to it first. No, seriously, where is my folder with all of my shit in it? This could be a problem. Wait, is this it on the floor? Okay. I'm just blind.
What a good puppy.
Xavier, did you roll yet?
Sorry, yes, I failed.
Going up to 3.
Yep.
We're waiting on Rain, right?
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
so.
she just went downstairs to get her character sheet.
Okay, no
Oh,
offense to your partner, AJ, but Rain is like a top tier name. Very good.
Okay.
That's all. Just don't ask why I said no offense.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how that would possibly be
I start
offensive.
most things with this.
Okay.
I'm going up to 3 hunger as soon as I find a pencil. Sorry, I'm a little bit disorganized today because I ran my D&D earlier.
You okay?
It was great. There was no combat, and I gave my players so much fucking lore.
Okay, she just called out that she's on her way back up.
Excusez-moi.
Nice
Bless
one.
you.
Did you know that we have more stairs than we did in the townhouse?
Yeah, I knew that.
Do you know that every time I go up these stairs, I feel like a damn idiot for getting this place? But I love it. I was grabbing
Rain,
as well.
what's Rain's character's name?
What's your character's name, sweetie?
Does Kasumi want me to say yet?
She just asked your
Oh, it's
character's name.
Kasumi that asked. Belladonna.
Belladonna.
All right. Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it a campy
Well,
character.
you're succeeding.
Thank you. A very campy, over the top, stereotypical, and you will see what I mean when you find out what my occupation is and stuff. Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll to wake up for the morning.
Will you roll for me?
Oh, failed the rouse check. You gain a hunger.
Okay.
So Belladonna is now at 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Belladonna, first lady of the stage, your devotees fall on their knees to you. No, wait, that's not right.
Okay. Xavier, are you going to be at the Lilith?
Are you still there from the incident with the what?
It's the next day.
Ah, why would I be at the Lilith?
I'm trying to see where you are. Where in the city are you?
Sorry, the Lilith is our club.
That's ours.
Yes.
Sorry, I mistook it for the other one. Yeah, of course, I would be in the Lilith. Sorry, my brain was not working properly, and I thought it was the one that you went to meet the prince and shit in. So my brain was like, "Why the fuck would I be there the next day?" Okay,
Okay,
yes, the
so
Lilith. I would be there.
Xavier is at the Lilith.
That's where I stay now.
Cassandra is most likely at her place.
That's where she wakes up. Yep.
And Belladonna is at a undisclosed location.
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna start this off. Let me see here. Let me get my dice. Cassandra, you wake up for the night. And you notice that Megan is not there.
Oh
Curious. Well, to be expected.
I'm curious.
no! Not to be confused with me, who's queerious.
Curious and curious.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, I don't think she left a message behind, did she?
She did not. She just said enjoy Milwaukee. Be on your best behavior.
Mm.
Had business. Love, Megan.
Well, that's at least nice of her. Guess Sophie gets ready to rock, gets her stuff, and starts heading for the Lilith.
Okay. Are you just gonna walk there, or
Oh man, that's good shit.
I mean, I don't know even if does Sophia, Cassandra and Sophia have a car? Or do they have? I assume so.
I'm sorry?
I guess we have a car, so I guess I could drive there. I don't know why I have somewhere else, so
I have
probably.
no idea if she got a
I just have
license.
no points in driving. Don't know if that's legal.
It's hard to get a driver's license like us.
It's true enough.
Okay, so you make yourself to the way to the Lilith. Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky,
Yes.
you wake up, and the first thing you notice as soon as you wake up and everything, because you sleep in the office, correct?
Yeah.
Is you notice standing beside the door is Isabella.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
Just some last bit of business that we need to go over. Some things that have changed and some things that have stayed the same.
Okay.
The transportation is already taken care of.
Great.
I will be taking you there as soon as everybody gets here.
I'm here. I stay here now.
However, I will not be driving you to Milwaukee.
I see. And why is that?
I was told by Mr. Craven that people above him told me that I had to stay here.
Okay.
Is there something wrong?
Well, just usually folks don't come and step on somebody else's throw like that, you know?
I understand, and it was short notice. However, this package also came earlier today.
I will take a look at the package.
It has nice little writing. On it has a certain name that you're well familiar with at this moment.
Okay.
And the letters spell out respect.
What the fuck is that?
All the capital letters on the package would spells out respect.
Okay. Okay. I will open up the package.
There is a tiny little puzzle box inside.
All right. I will dial in respect.
Didn't we do this
You know?
already? I mean, I could have sworn we've done this already, right? Am I going crazy?
Different puzzle box, but yes.
I don't even know what a puzzle box is.
Like a cipher. Inside is a little round piece of material that looks like it has a button on top, but no other nothing else on it.
Okay, I will press the button.
After 2 seconds, you hear a lot of radio static, and then all of a sudden you hear a voice that you're familiar with, all crackly and distorted like it's coming over radio waves. Ricky, my lad.
Hey, is this direct? Yeah. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just wanted to let you know that I'm wishing you luck in Milwaukee.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you to think of me like that.
And there's been some changes to your plans.
Oh, please do tell.
I hope you don't mind me stepping over your legs here, but I thought it was prudent that me and you have communication in Milwaukee. So I've
Okay.
taken great lengths to provide you one of my goals. A lady that you know already named Yana. She will be driving you and to Milwaukee and being your liaison there.
Okay, so I'm gonna have direct communications through Yana.
Yes. However, that also leads your goal, Isabella. I would like her to stay at the club just in case any of first lighters come back.
Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
We have
Well,
the transportation has been secured. Everything should be up to specifications. There are blood bags there. I would probably use them and not step on your host's toes in Milwaukee.
okay. Well, I appreciate that, and I want to thank you for the respect in contacting me directly about this change with the ghouls because when Isabella first came and said it came down from above that I'm staying behind, I was a little put out.
Understandable. It's your goal, and you would rather have somebody that you trust there. Yana, even though she is inexperienced, she would be no trouble to you.
Okay, well I appreciate that, and I thank you for the loan of your thrall.
I also come bearing other tidings
Okay.
and warnings. More like warnings. Do not step a foot outside the traditions. The Prince of Milwaukee is a very strict person. If you will violate any of the traditions, he will come down on you, and there's nothing me nor Prince Jackson could do about it. You are his missionary to this place, his emissary, sorry, to this place, and as such, anything you do reflects badly on him, and
Of course.
it will reflect badly on me, because you're going as my emissary as well.
Well, I would not want to let you down.
I'm glad to hear that. The other thing that I would recommend is not to stay on town, but on the outskirts of town.
Right.
Yana,
I'm relatively certain there's going to be like a rest stop or something like that just outside of town. We can park there and just be out of everybody's way.
Yana has coordinates of where to go for your rest for the evening.
Okay. And yeah, I intend to follow the traditions to the letter. Well, not
Okay.
just to the letter, also to the spirit.
Glad to hear. I gotta get going, so if there's any other questions, don't be afraid to ask.
Well, it's been a pleasure hearing your voice this evening.
As likewise as well.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and press the button.
Okay. It stops, and whatever was there is there.
Okay, I
Okay.
will put this device in my pocket because it may come in handy later. And I'll head on downstairs to see who else is here because we need to get going.
The only person you see there is Xavier.
Hey, Xavier, good to see you.
Hello?
You're muted, Ak.
Oh, my bad. I said sup.
So, looks like we have a slight change of plans with our driver. My ghoul Isabella won't be driving us. It's going to be Yana. She's to be trusted.
Give me the car and I can drive.
Well, we're going as an emissary, and we need to follow our
mostly kidding.
roles as closely as we can.
Ah. Are you sure I shouldn't stay behind?
Well, let me just say, we are we are going to be representing not one but two princes.
Who's the second?
A very good friend of mine, the Prince of Mexico City. Her name.
Fuck
I'm
does
sorry.
the Prince of Mexico City want this place?
Her name is Fioranza.
Fiorenza Savannah.
Yes, and she contacted me to make certain that we understand that her reputation is also a part of this, and we need to step right with the Prince of Milwaukee.
What stake does Fiorenza Savannah have in Milwaukee?
Okay, I haven't really tread too deep into those waters because, I'm just a mook.
Understood.
But my understanding
You're
is
just
that
a mook, but you
Fiorenza.
referred to the Prince of Mexico City as your friend.
It's best not to get above myself. My understanding is that Her Highness Fiorenza and the Prince of Chicago are on close personal terms and have some friendliness going back and forth and maybe have a joint stake in this venture.
I just gotta so I'd say, out of character, out of the thing. I really love this note on this map. It says keep clear of Grants and Lakes here. And then it says fucking wolves.
Isn't Decker a notable wolf hunter?
That I do not know off the top of my head.
That
Proceed.
I mean, the answer is yes, but whatever.
Okay. Okay. Anything else going on there?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and ring up the Sophie, Cassandra, Russian roulette, and see which one answers. And
as you go to call her, Cassandra, you're in front of the Lilith.
Well, does my phone ring while I'm in front of the Lilith?
Not yet.
Well, then I guess I would just go into the Lilith. Unless there's something important to see outside.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, then I just go inside.
You do see a car though that you haven't seen there before.
Oh, what kind of car? Is someone in that car?
What's a car?
There is somebody in the car. Yes, you can't see it because the windows are tinted. As for what kind of car, Belladonna,
Yeah.
what kind of car would she be driving around in?
Oh man.
Would it be in,
We're in Chicago.
an
Maybe a Tesla or something. You know.
Tesla.
not driving, right? Because you would have somebody to do that for you, correct?
Yeah. So I was joking about the Tesla. I guess it would be like a black town car or something, just with the windows shaded. She'd be in the back.
Okay. There you go. It's like a town car that has all their. I'm describing it to Cassandra. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, you see like a black town car that has all their windows shaded.
Whatever. Let's head inside.
Okay, as soon as you head inside, your phone rings.
Oh. Oh, who is it, Brett? Is it someone important?
It seems like it's Ricky.
Oh, let's answer before we go in. Hello?
hey, this is Ricky. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Ricky. What's up?
Just calling to make sure you're on your way. We want to get an early start.
Oh, right, we wanted to leave today. I was just on my way to the Elysium. Just in the queue there.
And you gonna have a couple drinks?
Of course, I mean, can't have let Sophia all the fun. Sure you don't want to come over? It's still not too late in the night.
Well, actually, I got some things to talk to you about. So look me up when you get here. All right?
And she opens the door. Well, if it's that important, I guess I'll crash the party.
Wait, what?
Ricky will hang up the phone.
So, what's the news?
Well,
AJ? Still there? I think AJ might have died.
AJ says
No.
pinned a message.
No, that was me.
Yeah, I know.
Then why did you say AJ?
Because I said AJ before I actually opened the chat because I assumed AJ had said something in chat.
No. There he goes. Well, there he is.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
okay. For some reason, my computer went dark, and I couldn't hear a damn thing.
Ah.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, and let me double check. I'm pretty sure I've got it set up to never sleep when I'm plugged in.
For sleep. Is there any point in getting potents? That's what I want to know.
more HP.
Um,
No.
Potence
You're
makes you hit
Lasombre,
harder.
yes?
Yeah.
Potence is very useful to us.
Why?
Because for one thing, you can get Arms of Ahriman as a
My-
level 2 ability,
My
and
Oblivion
for
guy.
another, a lot of our obtenebration abilities work better with Potence.
My only obtenebration ability is Oblivion Sight.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna switch over to a different character. Belladonna.
Mm-hmm.
You are in a Blacktown car heading down Chicago. Your driver's in front, and your normal assistant is not with you today. It's somebody
Okay.
different. You've dealt with this person before on many occasions
Okay.
on tour. It is a nice. He's dressed up to the nines. He's a nice assistant. He has Indian features, and he has the most suave voice. You know him as Mr. Craven.
Oh. Because I was getting ready to ask earlier, just as the player, who the hell's Mr. Craven? I never heard of him. Okay.
So, are you ready to go with him?
Yes.
Remember, this will make good inspiration for your next book.
Right. So, we're pulling up in front of the Lilith.
Right now, you're not pulling up in front of it. You're a ways away from it.
Okay. Mr. Craven, I want to thank
Yes.
you for accompanying me. This time, it's good to see you again. I know we are longtime friends.
Mhm.
So, can you tell me a little bit about exactly what I'm going to be doing and who I'm going with one more time? I just want to get everything straight in my mind before we get to our destination.
Yes, you'll be rolling with a coterie to Milwaukee as an emissary to both Prince Jackson and Prince Savannah of Mexico City.
Okay.
You are there. The coterie is there to find his child who has gone missing.
And the princes, they know who I am, yes, and what I do.
Which prince?
The one here in Chicago, and then the one in Milwaukee. Do they know that that I am a personality, and that perhaps this may inspire my next novel?
Prince
do I need
Jackson
to-
is aware. Prince Jackson is aware of it. I had a discussion with him many times on it.
Okay.
Prince Decker does not.
Okay. So I will
And
keep
we
it
need to keep.
hush hush.
Yes, please. Yes, please. If he gains wind of what you do, it will go badly.
Not a problem at all. I'm looking forward to this. It has been a while since I have lived in a story that I am going to write, though it's friction, it be from a documentary point of view. I have a great idea for this. It's going to be possibly a series of 5 or 6 books traveling around the world in these documentary situations.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, being down in the trenches, so to speak.
To go over your companions, that's gonna be joining you. You got Ricky Getz. He is from the clan La Sombra,
Ah, that's
and
all.
he is basically a go-to person.
Okay.
He is somebody that princes and stuff goes to get stuff done. He gets stuff done.
Sorry, he gets. What a funny last name. I like that though. It's like he gets he gets it, right? Like he gets it.
There you go. Next, you got Xavier.
Okay, Xavier.
They are
I'm
also
so
from the
interested.
clan Sombra, and they're going to be pretty much your fighter.
I take offense to that.
If anything goes down, you want Xavier around. They will help you out and be able to take out most of the enemies for you.
Okay.
However, he is not. They are not a bodyguard. They are an individual themselves, and they have their own personal stuff going on as well.
Oh yes, of course. Am I allowed to carry protection when we go to Milwaukee?
I insist that you do. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I don't feel
You
comfortable if I'm not wearing something.
Your usual assortment is in the usual spot in this car. So take what you want.
Okay.
The last individual is more of individuals. Sophie and Cassandra.
Yes.
They are from the clan Malkavian.
Oh, how great! Aha! I haven't been with the Malkavian in my party in a long time. This is going to be great fun. Oh my goodness! Even if they don't know it's going to be fun, it's going to be fun for me. I'm going to stir some shit, as they say. I won't do anything bad. Don't worry. I just, maybe when we go out for drinks, just to go. The goat is that the line? You push the envelope. They're very
Yes.
entertaining. So
Yes,
we are
it can be very entertaining. I'm sorry.
Cassandra and Sophie are two. Are they sisters or are they?
They are one and the same, but not.
Interesting.
They are. You remember LA, right?
Yeah.
You remember.
Okay.
You remember Therese, right?
Yes.
And her sister.
Yes. Very much so.
Yes. Sophie and Cassandra are basically the same.
Wonderful. Who do you know who are they both going on the trip? Or
Say that again.
are they both going on the trip with us or just one or should I be prepared for meeting both of them?
I would be prepared to meet both of them.
Wonderful.
You might not meet them on the
Wonderful.
same day, but they will be both there.
It will keep me on my toes.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes.
I was just informed by the driver that we are approaching the Lilith as we speak.
Okay.
Just to let you know that the transportation that you'll be taking is going to be an RV.
Recreational vehicle.
Yes. It's going to be a nice one. Fiorenza has Prince Fiorenza has secured lodgings outside the city of Milwaukee.
Excellent.
and we'll be meeting her goal, Yana, at the location of the transport. I will not
Yeah.
be going with you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All communication back to me will be through Yana.
So Yana, okay. No problem. And so Belladonna will reach down and pick a couple of pistols. One
Okay.
goes in a thigh holster, and she's thin. And then she puts the other one in her purse, large purse, and then she has three throwing daggers strapped to the outside of her other thigh under her dress.
Okay. Okay. As you look outside the window as you're stopping, you see somebody outside stop, look at the car for a second, go up to the doors, answer a phone, and then go inside. And Mr.
Do you
Crazy
know?
is like, go ahead. Sorry.
Do you know? Is that one of the persons that I'm meeting?
That is Cassandra.
Oh, lovely.
Probably.
And she has open hair. People know that Cassandra has open hair then, yeah?
Well, are you ready to meet your crew?
Absolutely. You know, I am always ready, and I am just chomping at the bit to get all this investigation for my new novel. I am just a sponge. So yes, I am going to be taking many notes at the end of each evening. So
Okay. He opens the door for you.
okay, she turns sideways and takes his hand and stands up, and she is. Do I describe me now, or do you want me to wait till I go in?
Wait until you go in.
Okay. She smooths down her long black skirt and picks up her. It's a black leather, like a traveler's briefcase kind of bag, and she puts it on her shoulder and leans up and kisses his cheek. And says, "Thank you so much, Mr. Craven. I will absolutely check in with you every couple of days, Yana. And thank you for arranging this. I am most indebted to you once again.
You're welcome.
And don't worry, I'll be on my best behavior, like always."
As you start walking towards the building, you see him on his phone doing a quick text, and the next thing you know, there is
Excuse me.
and Cassandra, Ricky, and Xavier. You notice this too. As soon as you see Isabel take a text, and then all of a sudden she starts directing people towards the door.
Wait, what?
A text.
Yeah, you want
Yeah,
me to
Isabel. Yeah, Isabella gets a text. You can see her look at her phone real quick, and then
Which
start directing people. It starts
Like the
directing people to the
guests
doors.
or us?
I'm sorry.
The guests or us?
The security at the Lilith.
Oh. I always forget we have security.
I'll sit up and watch the door.
I will use one of my disciplines.
I'm sorry.
I will activate a discipline.
Which one?
Unseen passage.
Okay.
That's a success.
Alrighty. I believe you are no longer there.
Correct.
Well, you're there, but not there.
Yes.
Okay. A couple of minutes later, you see two figures enter the Lilith. One, you know, pretty much on site by now, and that is Uncle Jackie. or cousin Jackie. And the other one, go ahead and describe Belladonna, please.
Okay. Belladonna. And Belladonna's occupation?
Just what she looks like for it now.
Okay. So Belladonna comes in and she is about 23 years old, very young, 5 foot flat, short as can be, and tiny, petite. Pale skin. Her hair is long and curly and black, and it's been highlighted with like a violet through her curls and stuff. You can tell that somebody spent money getting this done. This is not a home job. And she's wearing a long black skirt, a kind of a punk goth kind of top, where she's wearing like a torn mesh shirt over a tank top that's got Misfits on it, and she's wearing black Converse. And they're well worn. And she's got a briefcase like those leather. What am I trying to describe here, AJ?
Attaché case or travel bag?
You know, like a rider carries with the.
Oh, a messenger bag.
Messenger bag. Thank you. I have aphasia. Sorry. So a black leather, well-worn messenger bag on her shoulder, and she just comes walking in, smiling. Very pale, very dark eyes, and very big eyes, and beautiful, just beautiful.
So you said. Sorry, I'm gay.
And Belladonna, you notice when you first walk in, is you notice the security is all around, almost like they were expecting you to be there.
Okay. I take a few steps in and see the security and just kind of slow down. It's not bothering me, but I don't know who I need to see for all
morning,
this.
Right?
For vampires, yes, it would be.
That's what I meant.
Near twilight. Yeah,
it's just past waking up time.
I'd say it's probably about an hour past waking up time.
Is the club?
So Xavier probably has bedhead.
The club is just getting started.
Okay. So are there
there are people in here, and the people that are in here, as soon as they see the increased security, starts looking in the direction of the door. And as soon as Belladonna walks in, you three would notice that some of the patrons look like almost like they're starstruck with who just walked in.
Belladonna's smiling. She sees them, kind of gives a small wave, and nods her head a bit in a thank you. You know, like she's acknowledging that she has fans there. And she turns to the closest person there that seems to be directing everything,
which would be Isabella.
Hello, and she kind of spreads her hand around to the security. I don't think I need to introduce myself, but I am Belladonna. I'm supposed to be here and meet a Mr. He gets what Mr. Getz. He gets it, right, Mr. Getz. And an interesting Malkavian and someone mysterious. Xavier, I can't wait to see this person.
Yes, we've been expecting you, Miss Belladonna. Right this way, please.
Oh, please, just call me Belladonna. No, Miss. No, I am. No. And you are?
I am Isabella. I am the owner of the Lilith.
Isabella. So nice to meet you. You are a thrall, yes?
You see Mr. Craven just kind of like tap you a little bit, like no. Mm-mm.
She'll like roll her eyes up and go, Yes. I apologize.
Was that was rude or not in public?
As a not in public type of thing.
Okay. So where is everyone that we are supposed to meet with to go on this journey?
They are this way. This way,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you.
And she takes you to a gentleman. Is Ricky wearing a suit?
Actually, he's wearing like Dockers and a white
Okay.
shirt and a sport coat.
Okay. Yes.
Kind of business casual.
Mr. Getz, this is Miss Belladonna. She's the person that will be joining you on your trip to Milwaukee.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you. He stands up and offers a hand.
Back there, right?
She walks up very close. She likes to get inside people's
Personal space.
Sometimes, because she knows it throws them off. And she walks up to him and she looks up and she's got to put her head back to look up at him. And she puts her hand out and she goes, "Yo, Ricky, I did not know you worked at Dunder Mifflin."
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. Very nice casual business outfit. Dunder Mifflin. From The Office, it's a show. I like to have humor all the time, so please do not take anything personally. If I upset you, piss you off, please just let me know. I will stop.
Hey, I just didn't know the reference.
You know, I understand. So, but it's a very nice place here that you've got.
Excuse me for a second.
Okay.
It's very nice to meet you, though.
Let me introduce the rest of the crew here. This is Cassandra.
Hello, Cassandra.
Cassandra's busy looking at 2 bottles.
And this here is Xavier.
Hello,
Xavier
Xavier.
is just a point of reference. Xavier is still in Unseen
Sorry,
Passage, so they
I have
not seen-
returned. Yes. So far, hopefully, no one has made any mention of me.
Oh,
Just pointed you out to the newcomer.
No, I am
Honestly-
invisible. Do not.
Oh,
point me
you're
out.
invisible.
I am
Okay,
still
so I
unseen
can't.
passage.
And this is where'd he go?
if you could describe Xavier to me, I've never heard Xavier's description or anything.
So,
Well,
Xavier
right now it's
will,
an empty spot in the room.
I meant the player.
yeah,
If the
Xavier will
player-
essentially materialize behind Belladonna and put a hand on her shoulder and be like, "Hello there."
Don't do that. I am very short, but very big bag in a small package. Yes. You must be you were
Xavier.
disappeared. Yes. Xavier, it's nice to
Xavier.
meet you.
Ah, what have you heard?
That you're going on a trip with us, and you are very competent in your defense skills.
I take offense to that.
Offense?
Yes.
I'm giving you a compliment.
You are being quite incorrect about it.
Oh, well, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just you asked what I've heard. So please correct me. What you cannot fight? You have no defense skills?
they'll be back in. They can't fight but cannot defend.
Oh, okay, okay. If any of you are familiar from a 90s author who wrote vampire books called Poppy Z. Bright, she is kind of designed after her physically, but Poppy had short pixie hair. I've got a couple of Polaroids that Poppy sent me from a party she was at. that she wrote on, so it was really sweet. But Belladonna has let her hair grow out, so
No,
well,
I've not
it
heard
always grows
personally.
out, but it always grows out. But what did you say, sweetheart?
Never have heard of her personally. Sorry.
Oh, I think you would enjoy her books. If you don't mind, I will send you a list. I mean, oh my God, when I was in the depth of my vampire obsession, I came upon her, and yeah,
Gladly.
okay. Her first vampire book was a book called Lost Souls. If you want to check that out.
So why don't you take a seat?
Absolutely, thank you.
I have to ask, but I assume you're familiar with the traditions?
Some. I have been traveling a lot, with what I do. And I'm originally from Budapest, so the traditions over there are not exactly the traditions that maybe here in America. Some things are a lot more cutthroat there than I think they might be here. But if you could just let me refresh me, please. I don't want to stand out in any way when we go on this trip. I don't want to do anything wrong. I'm just a shadow there.
So, the traditions are the rules that govern how we act toward each other within our club.
Yes.
Okay. I'll catch you up on the trip over there, but it's really important that we maintain the traditions as closely as possible because we're going to be representing two princes.
The princess. The
and having direct relations with a third.
Okay, no pressure there.
No pressure at all.
So everything is formal constantly, very formal.
Well, take your cues from who your group is, who your audience is, but yeah.
Okay, no, not a problem. So, Ricky, tell me about yourself. I mean, I met Isabella. She said this is her club.
Yeah.
So you seem to, from what I've been told, kind of a big personality in your coterie. Like maybe you, what am I trying to say? You not a leader, but you make a lot of decisions that helps the groups. Yeah.
More like I usually know a guy. When there's a problem, it's good to know somebody.
Always, yes.
I usually know a guy.
Networking is essential, both in the living world and our world. Always good to know somebody and to be owed a favor. Never owe, but be owed, right?
If you can swing it, yeah. And Cassandra here is kind of the brains of the operation.
What? Huh? What?
I was wondering if you were doing a science experiment, maybe with the two bottles.
I'm just
You were so
listening
focused.
to Clark and Clarice here. They have a relationship problem, alright?
Oh, okay.
She's a licensed counselor. She's going to help them work out their problems.
Oh, wonderful! May I sit here quietly while you do this? I would love to observe.
Sure. Why not? Who are you?
Oh, I am Belladonna. I am going on the trip with you.
Oh, you're the
And
new
Ricky.
one.
Yes. You are so beautiful. I'm sorry, I just have to say, it just you're so beautiful.
Well, people are more scared of me than say that I'm beautiful most of the time, but I take that.
Yeah, you can be very beautiful. And she winks at her, smiles, not in a sexual way, but like in a we've got a secret kind of way.
Cassandra just looks at her with her cat eyes, shrugs, turns back to the bottles, writes stuff in her notebook.
Belladonna turns and looks at Ricky and grins, just really big, and doesn't say a word. She's being very quiet.
On the anybody who's listening to the like the walkie-talkie that Isabel has like on her thing, you within the last like probably like 2 minutes, the chatter has picked up immensely. And Isabella is like, excuse me, there's something that we have to deal with. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you go take care of it. If you need help, let me know.
Yes, yes. And she leaves. And Jackie is like, I'm gonna go with her.
Okay.
Belladonna, you gonna be okay?
Absolutely, I've got great companions here, and I'm enjoying the music of the club.
All right, I will be back in a little bit. I am just gonna help her with what Isabel with what the problem is.
By all means, I can take care of myself. I'm little, but boom, explosion
Yes.
and small package. Yes.
Yes, yes, experience that in Vancouver.
Yes. Fun times. Fun times.
Yes.
It's too bad
Fun
we
times.
couldn't have pictures of that, but hey, if there's no pictures, it really didn't happen. What happens in Vancouver stays in Vancouver.
Yes, yes, that's how we always say it, and I will be back.
Okay. Bye.
So, what's your specialty? What do you do? What do you bring to the table?
Oh, well, do I tell them what clan I am, or do they already know?
What was asked?
He asked what was my specialty. What do I bring to the table? So, do I just talk about what my skills are?
Just tell him why you were going.
Okay. Well, I'm going because I'm a writer, and I have an idea. This great foundation for, and you can see she just gets lost inside her thought while she's talking. Her eyes glaze over, and she's so excited. I have this great foundation for the series of novels, and I am wanting to write them almost like a documentary, like it's a reality TV. Like the author is actually talking to the audience. It's not the third person, and so to be in different different areas, different experiences, and I think this would be a great example for the books I write to talk about, how the princes are, and how the formality. And of course, I will change. I will change things. This is all fiction. Don't worry. I am I write vampire books. That's how I keep the masquerade.
Huh. So basically, you breached the masquerade to keep the masquerade, then?
Not really, but yeah, kind of. I have not gotten in trouble with anyone. I do not break the rules. It's just I make look at me. I am such a campy character. I mean, I have all these little goth girls and boys that follow my writings, and they dress like me. you know, they do Wicca, like that's really something these days. I mean, a manufactured, uh, you know, of the old religions. But yeah, the New Age stuff, the kids with the spells, the love spells, and the burning of the candles and stuff. It's all just a cover, and they get so lost in it. They would never dream to think. They want to imagine that it's real. That's the thing. They want to imagine that it's real, and it's almost so real that it is, but it's not. See, it has worked so far, and kept me very well off for quite some time now. I've been writing for about 150 years. So
Uh-huh.
I knew Bram Stoker. I mean, you know Bram Stoker was a woman, right? I mean, she could only get that published at that time because if she had a man put his name on it and go to the publisher, and then when that happened, of course they just ate it up. Is that not breaking the masquerade? And is it not one of the best known novels in the history in the United States? Everyone wants to read Dracula if they are into the vampire scene.
Hey, you know, if it works for you.
She was a very sweet woman too. She liked to grow daffodils. All different kinds of daffodils. I didn't know there were so many different kinds of daffodils. It was lovely. Moved to Holland later and started growing more bulbs like tulips. I think that's the only thing that she. Do they grow any other flowers in Holland than tulips? Because it's just pictures everywhere. If you haven't noticed yet, she loves to talk. She doesn't like quiet.
So I think we're just missing Yana to get this show on the road.
Okay. Yes, Yana is the only one I have not met yet. And I hear we are traveling in a recreational vehicle. This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it's we won't need a hotel or nothing.
Okay. How is it equipped for us inside?
Well, my girl Friday, Isabella, you met her?
Yes, yes.
She did a lot of the renovations. She says it's all blacked out. There's a large refrigerator in there with blood bags,
Ah,
so we don't have to eat the locals.
very good.
At the door, there's a knock on the door, and Isabella opens and goes, yeah, you told me to come get you when there was a problem.
Excuse me. Ricky will stand up and go over to Isabella.
We have a problem.
What seems to be the problem?
We have visitors.
Oh? You gonna leave me in suspense?
Oh no, you want to come?
Sure.
Can Belladonna hear their conversation or see their lips when they're talking?
You see their lips, yes.
Okay. So here I am all by myself. Great. Shit. So Belladonna pulls out a notebook and one of her pens and just starts writing, taking notes or something, just writing something.
I will follow Isabella to find out what the issue is.
She keeps one eye darting back and forth through the crowd while she's writing. She's very aware of her surroundings.
When you go down the stairs, you see it almost immediately. A couple of ruffians are at the door starting. Hello again.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
We're still in the club.
Yes.
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 Yes. There's a pair of ruffians. One of them has a like
At the
a
door or inside?
inside at the door. There's
Is it
probably
murder
about
time?
three or four of them. One of them has a armband, almost like like the ones for like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, except it has a cross on it. Really nice. They are wearing like jeans and t-shirts. The shirt appears to be ripped on the sleeves, and on all of them, they look like they're like a stereotypical gang, like a school gang, um, of bullies. But the most noticeable is there's one that has the armband that has the cross on it, and another
Mm-hmm.
one you can see a necklace that has the cross on it as well.
They're exterminators. Or wannabes.
Okay. I will go ahead and approach the group. Gentlemen, is there a problem here?
Are we back in the main room?
Yeah. Uh,
Kasumi,
yes.
if we could just stop for a second. When Ricky, Xavier, when Ricky and Belladonna were talking up at the table in the room, we sat down and we were talking about the trip. Isabella came and got Ricky and said, "We have a problem. You told me to come and get you when we have a problem. When we have a problem, we have some visitors." And they went to the door, and that's where you came back.
Understood. Thank you.
Sorry, Kasumi. I just thought that would be important.
Yes, you seem to have a person of interest of ours at the club tonight, according to the texts we've got.
Oh? And what's your intentions here?
And who?
Well, we would like to be able to talk to her, and you see Jackie like almost lit up, like almost on fire, and it looks like he's like trying to keep everything back. It
Like
looks like
angry
he's
or excited?
like, let's put it this way: you've seen this before in yourself and Ricky and
It's about to
at
rage.
times Mr. Free. He looks like he's just holding back the beast by using willpower at the moment.
Ah, shit.
Okay, do I have the attention of all four of these gentlemen?
Yes, you do.
I'm going to mesmerize them. You really don't want no trouble here. What you really want is to go on home and have a nice warm glass of milk and a nap.
That's a rouse check, is it not?
Uh-huh.
Doesn't that need a quiet space? Mesmerize is a level 2 dominate power.
Yeah.
Does it need a quiet space, or do they just have to be able to hear me?
They just have to be able to hear you.
Subject gaze in a relatively quiet in which to issue instructions.
I would say it just inside the doors would be relatively quiet. Yes,
All
you
right.
still have the music in the background and everything, but it's quiet enough where you can that you're not yelling at each other. It is a nice conversation. So yeah,
Okay.
you'll be able to do this.
Let me go ahead and make that rouse check, and a 6, so I don't get an extra hunger. Are they prepared or not?
They are prepared to go ahead and manipulation plus dominate.
Right. My manipulation is a 3. I'm going to rouse the blood. And that's a 2, so I gain an extra hunger.
Oh, come on now. They're right there. Just bite into them, and you could drain them in seconds. I bet you cousin Jackie will even join in.
Did you have me come out with Ricky, or are the two of us still in the back room?
I believe you are still in the back room. I think it was just Ricky that went.
Okay.
If you followed, you could be there if you want.
I mean,
But-
I probably would have waited a minute when he didn't come back very quickly. I would have unseen passage and followed him.
Okay, go ahead and make a mouse check.
Success.
Okay.
I've got 4 successes. I'm going to go ahead and spend a willpower to re-roll the 2 non-hunger dice that are not successes.
Okay.
And that brings it to 5.
Yeah, that beats their 1. So they're like, oh, we're sorry. I think we got the wrong place. You probably gotta stay. We're very sorry. And
Yeah,
they
you
turn
gentlemen
around
have a
and
good
start
night.
leaving.
Did you ever figure out who they came looking for?
Well, whoa.
What?
He turns to look at at Xavier when he hears the voice and doesn't see Xavier. He's like, "Whoa, okay." They said a person of interest, and I can
So probably
only
our new friend
assume
here.
that they're talking about our new friend. Yeah.
Could have been Sophie and Cassandra, but doubtful given the timing. You're right.
You hear Jackie going, yeah, they were for her. And he
Do you
just
know what they wanted, my dear?
he looks like he reaches for the door. Are you gonna stop him?
I will. What will Ricky? I don't want to.
Is he as though he's going to chase them down?
Yes, that's what it looks like. Exactly what's gonna happen.
Jackie, relax. They're gone now. And creating a scene outside the club is probably not the best.
I'm a patient person. I can wait until they're alone outside the club's perimeters.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So,
I'm not
do you know
standing
what
up
they
for them.
wanted?
They're garbage. I'm sorry?
Do you know what they wanted, Jackie? Cousin, uncle, incestuous sibling? I don't say that part out
Yes,
loud.
they wanted to take her away for their whatever they're doing, and he
Who
just
are they?
opens the door. He opens the door and he closes it right behind him.
I want to open the door and make sure he's not going after them.
It looks like he as soon as you open the door, he's gone.
Yeah, I
don't see
figured
him
you would say
anymore.
that.
You're not the only person with unseen passage.
Yeah. Ricky. Ricky, my
Yeah.
friend. Off the record, do you know Cousin Jackie's clan?
I do not.
Very well.
He's kind of a mystery, wrapped up in an enigma, all tied with a bow of unknown.
I would like to go back and talk to Belladonna.
Okay.
Okay, here you go back and you see Cassandra looking at the 2 bottles, making notes occasionally.
There's a
And
third bottle
you
now.
see, there's a what?
There's a third bottle now.
Oh my god, I love
Oh
triangles.
no.
A liquor love triangle.
Okay, and you see Belladonna just sitting there, just looking at everything.
Miss Belladonna,
Hello? Who's
do
there?
you happen to know why a group of thugs with crosses might be looking for you?
I have so many fans. They'll probably just, posers with their little crosses, nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
How many of your little fans are particularly experienced with our world, do you think? And would come looking for you here immediately?
Were they kindred?
I find it doubtful, I think. They were more like exterminators. Something to that effect.
If my face could go any more pale at this moment, paler than pasty white. Where did Mr. Craven go? Please?
Who?
Mr. Craven?
I don't know who that is.
It's Ricky.
I guess you do.
Jackie.
Yeah. You know that's cousin Jackie.
Ah. He departed shortly after the others.
We have nothing to worry about. I see. I apologize if this has caused any trouble. But he, you see, he will take care of things.
Miss Belladonna.
We have, in being in the public eye, you have fans and you have haters, and so the haters like to think they are big boys, come here and do something, but
Not to offend you or anything, but what exactly is it you're famous for?
I write vampire books. God,
You're a
magic,
writer.
vampire, all that kind of stuff. The wind blowing the vampire's hair back in the alabaster moonlight. She looks up at him and she's captured in his eyes.
Yes. I get the picture. Thank you.
Okay, yes. I have all these little teeny bopper followers. This is, I
did
don't
have
break
a
the.
teenage girl once. I know how vampire novels go.
So I don't break the masquerade. I don't do anything that I have gotten in trouble for. I've been writing for a very long time.
No. I believe you. If you had,
If I had,
you
I'd be
wouldn't be
dead.
so well protected.
Yes, I would not have a head. So basically,
You could have a head, it just wouldn't be attached to the rest of you.
that is correct, and I wouldn't own it because the rest of me would be dust. But yes. So can I? Not to be rude myself. Can I? Do you mind if I see you?
Oh no. Yeah, I can't. You can't talk while invisible.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. Any speech louder than a whisper will break the power.
Okay, can you describe to me what Xavier looks like, please?
Xavier is.
I thought you were gonna put that in her ear.
That is an excellent question. Let me refer to my notes. Xavier is very average. Yeah. Xavier wears mostly black, sort of like what you might imagine that a security guard would wear if that security guard was like securing something important and not like a freaking mall. Does that make any sense?
Like tactical wear? Civilian tactical wear?
Not quite tactical wear, but something that could definitely conceal tactical wear. They have a relatively large pistol, although it might not be visible right now. I don't remember. Xavier's appearance is a little bit wiggly, because I'm not very good at picturing things.
Is Xavier's not that this matters, but just for her, is Xavier's gender apparent, or is Xavier obviously non-binary, going for an androgynous kind of appearance?
Xavier is distinctly a masculine individual.
Okay.
Xavier's pronouns are probably he, him, but
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that as a player. You know?
Happy to say
Fair enough.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I understand that totally.
Xavier is more occupied with not dying than anything else.
Okay. Is he tall, or are they tall? I'm sorry.
They're not tall, but they're not short. I am short, so I don't know what the actual proper height for a non-short person is. So shrug.
Average male height in the U.S., I believe, is around 5'10".
That's what I was
Jesus
thinking.
Christ! What the fuck? Why are people so tall? Okay, no. I guess
That's
he's
short.
short then.
That's short for guys. Well, like our friend Ricky here in real life is like 6'2".
I'm
So
5'4".
I'm 5 foot even.
Yes, that's my mom.
So big explosion in a small package. Yes. Boom.
Well, this is Ricky pulls out. Sorry, what the fuck?
that
That's
was
awkward.
just me as the player saying that. So
Xavier uses an extremely large pistol.
yeah, if Belladonna sees that, she would be very interested because she happens to be have skills in firearms, and she's very knowledgeable about all
How
handguns.
many dots are skills?
Skills.
Xavier is
She has
also
basic knowledge of how to use all handguns, so she could like just grab anything.
Yeah, Xavier's specialty is pistols.
Okay, well, the friendship may bloom out of this. Okay. Thank you for that description.
Xavier still doesn't want to be here.
Does Xavier have anxiety?
Xavier had a happy, quiet life away from any funny business, and then the prince was like, "Hey, join this coterie."
Oh, so you don't get to stay home and read anymore. Okay.
Xavier doesn't have a choice anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunate.
It's around this time that you see Isabella in the doorway.
Hello.
Hi. It is time for us to go to the rendezvous point for the transport.
Oh, excellent. I'm sure we won't die.
Okay, let's go then.
All right. And Belladonna will put her notebook in her bag and put her, she has canned headphones around her neck. Skull candies, like $80 skull
Do you
candies.
have another character that also had skull headphones?
So, yeah, she throws her stuff in her bag, puts the bag on her shoulder, and makes sure that her shoelaces are tied on her beat up Converse, and looks up and smiles, and dazzling smiles, and says, "Let's go."
Where's Ricky?
I'm right here.
Are you physically in the room with the rest of us?
Yeah, everybody came.
Yeah.
Okay. Ricky,
Yes.
I would like your professional opinion.
Okay.
Do you think I should bring the long one?
You know,
Because it might be a bit impertinent to bring such a large device, but I don't know if we'll need it.
better to have it and not need it than be in need and it's back in Chicago.
Very well.
And you
I
hear
will bring the sniper rifle.
and you hear Isabel going, there are compartments on the transport that would be able to hide such a device as well.
I have a briefcase for
goody.
it. Takes some assembly, but I like it.
Okay, she chauffeurs you all down to the vehicle.
Cassandra has not noticed anything going on around her. She's still busy looking at the free bottles.
I will.
Isabel. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say I'll give Cassandra a little tap on the shoulder.
Huh?
There's a fourth model now?
It's time to go.
Oh, 1 second. Cassandra picks up the leftmost bottle and smashes it on the floor.
Oh, dear God.
Xavier just smiles.
Her client?
Well, I think I have one less client, but at least she will be happy. I mean, he was a dick anyways. He was dating the bottle over there.
Well, in times of need, sometimes elimination opens doors. Let's go.
Let's go. Where are we going? Ah, yeah, Milwaukee.
I wish I could drink milk still. It's good shit. I wonder if I can get
Is it-
cereal with human blood. Nah. Unrelatedly,
Isabel.
I'll ask you later.
Okay. Isabel ushers everybody down to the vehicle. I assume that everybody gets into the vehicle.
Yes.
Yep.
Is it big enough that? Where are we sitting?
It is the normal vehicle that you guys take on transports.
There's
It
table
looks like you're
chairs.
driving. It looks like you're driving to the transport.
Oh, that. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Transport? You mean anytime I move around? 'Cause I'm trans. Anyway, I'll see myself out.
No, that's okay. You're fine.
It's at the dock where all the sailors come in, but they're all transport.
I like you.
I like you too.
Don't tell.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't ask.
She takes you all to the RV, to the transport, and you notice that it is it's a mid-size RV. The windows are all tinted, except for no, actually that one's tinted too. Sorry. Yeah, they're all tinted, and there seems to be two people on the outside of the RV. Both of you, one's a female, and the other one is cousin Jackie.
Hello, Mr. Craven.
Hey,
Hey,
Jackie.
cousin Jackie.
Hello.
Oh, they call
How's
you cousin
everybody doing?
Jackie, do they? Sorry.
Yeah. It's how I introduce myself to him.
Never introduce yourself to me.
Cousin Jackie. That's cute. I have to call you that now. Mr.
No.
Cousin Jackie Craven. You know I'm playing.
I know. Those people that were there to see you today, Belladonna,
Yes.
they would not be bothering you ever again. So
Thank you.
You
And
move
I
fast.
turn and look at Xavier and I say, see, I told you there was no problem.
Oh,
Cousin
I
Uncle
know
Jackie
that.
takes care of everything.
He's quite swift.
You had visitors
Yes.
already? That was quick.
Yes.
I wish groups of boys would come knocking for me.
Perhaps not if they wanted to do to you what they wanted to do to me, but
I mean, there was
yes,
that time that we got captured by First Light, and we just kind of went with them. But we don't talk about that, right?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
the one thing you do see on cousin Jackie is you notice that his outfit is bloodied. He normally wears a nice clean white suit. There's patches of blood all over it.
You might want to get that cleaned quite quickly. Just saying.
Yes, but I needed to see off my very special guest
Well, now
this
I'm
evening.
hungry.
How nice of you. And here I thought you were coming along last minute. Damn.
No.
Bit loud.
In fact, I will be helping Miss Isabel run the Lilith in your absence.
Oh, great. I trust you implicitly.
I hope this isn't a hostile takeover.
Implicitly. I think Uncle Jackie could be a lot more hostile if he wanted to take over.
Could be a friendly takeover. I don't know.
He would have to be
No.
our friend.
No,
It's my
I am
friend.
not taking anything over. I relish my freedom.
Fair enough.
I've known your cousin Jackie a very long time, or Uncle Jackie. Is it cousin Jackie or Uncle Jackie?
It's cousin.
Excellent.
Cousin Jackie, very long time.
We are not
And
quite sure
trust
all
me,
the time.
he's a very good guy. Very good guy. Especially when you are on his side and he is on your side. There's nothing to worry about. Just don't cross him, and he won't have to cross you out. So yes, this is very nice in here. I like this.
I'll go ahead and board the transport.
Okay, and the first thing you notice when you enter is it's spacious inside. There are, as soon as you walk in, you see like from the side door that is already open for you. You see like the kitchen area, which is big enough to probably fit one of the boardrooms in the Lilithan. It is big. Off to the side, you see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors, 3 on each side. Off to the left, off to the right, you notice that there is a door that leads into the cabin of the RV. It is currently open, and you see that it is it is 2 seats, steering wheel, radio, and all that junk up there. In the middle, there is 2 refrigerators. One, as soon as you come in, onto your left, there's a stove there. Beside the stove is a refrigerator that looks like there's 2 mini fridges stacked up on top of each other. The refrigerators are currently humming. If you were to open them up, you can see that there are bags of blood in them.
Okay.
They are not. They are. Their appearance does not to be. They do not look like bags of blood, but they. That's what they are. The table has papers and everything on it, and you can see that there are. Those of you with Auspex or some kind of sight, if you put it on, you see that there are, especially the heightened senses, you can see that there are compartments hidden around this RV to be able to stash stuff in. As you open the first door as you're going down, there are signs on each door with initials on them. The initials are everybody's name. There are 2 names on Sophie's door or Cassandra's door. One is Sophie and one is Cassandra. Both names are on there. It looks like it's kind of right now. Cassandra is on top and Sophie's on bottom.
One's a pitcher, one's a catcher.
No names. Sorry. the names. I'm sorry. The names.
Cassandra knew that.
C is on top and S is on bottom. The names are not the full names are not on the doors, but the initials are. As you open the first door, you can see that is a pretty much just a bed in there. The bed looks like it comes down and just sits there. There's very limited space in these, just a bed and enough space for you to walk to the bed and get into the bed.
Are there any cubby holes or concealed hidey
There-
holes in
there
my
are-
room?
in everybody's room, there are cubby holes underneath the bed where you can stash stuff, and there's even some cubby holes above the bed.
I'm going to
Any of the
stash
cubby holes
that
are
radio
like-
transmitter under the bed.
Okay. As she's standing by the door, she does say, if you would be able to put your weapons inside your cubby holes in your rooms, that would be pretty good, please. We do not know if we're going to get pulled over or not on our way to there.
All right, Ricky will pull out his pistol and his quick loader.
Did she say
And-
weapons or firearms?
She said weapons.
I'll keep a knife.
Are rapiers illegal in your country? I don't know.
Or what?
I have a rapier with me here on my hip, as you can see, clearly.
Ah. I always forget you're a D&D character.
Basically.
Kira's a character without any role playing.
I mean, you right, but oof.
And you, those of you who've met Yana before, she is still wearing like the same, almost the same suit she had on when you first met her. Very security officer-ish garb on her, and you notice that she's wearing on her hip there are two almost like radios on her right side. On her left side there is an empty holster where a gun should be.
Okay.
Well then, let me get rid of my weapons. Is there a flower in Cassandra and Sophie's room?
Is there what?
A flower, some greenery, something for her.
There is not. There is a little greenery on the table though.
Alright, she would take that to her room immediately.
Any other questions about the RV before we start?
So,
Are any of the cubbies large enough to hold a human body?
Yes.
in whole or in parts?
Whole.
Are there any that are also comfortable?
No.
I don't care.
Why? What are you planning on doing?
Sleeping?
Oh. Oh, so you want to sleep inside the cubby instead of on the bed?
Yes.
Protection.
The
No,
one
I'm
thing you
scared.
will, she will go over each of the beds and everything, and she does show that the screen, there is a screen that goes over the bed, so that way you're totally encased. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you want to sleep in the cubbies, you can.
I was like 13% joking.
That's oddly specific.
It's less than my baseline.
And cousin Jackie goes over to Belladonna and goes, remember what we talked about, and keep everything on the down low when you get to Milwaukee.
Sorry, I have to AFK for a minute. My dog is asking to go out. I'll be
Yeah,
right
I
back.
also would need a
It's
bathroom
okay.
break. So,
What's a dog?
All right, okay. We're gonna take a 5-minute break then.
all right.
All right.
What's a dog?
Bye. I will also visit the room of rest.
Okay, 5-minute break, everybody.
Happy dog. Happy doggy.
Man, I wish I had that song. It just trotted all the way over here and back.
Happy doggy. Happy dog, she's a happy dog.
She's like a kid, like on what was it, Black Friday or something. Let's go here. Dragging you across the parking lot. Ready. Ready the puppy dog. She's going to show you exactly what she wants and where they are. She already came up to the box and sniffed it. I have good news. Chris and Robbie have an expected apartment in less than 6 months. It's a first floor, 2 bedrooms, so no stairs. Sorry. I thought that was on mute. Sorry.
No, it's not.
Well, then everybody will know.
But I don't need you to yell anyway. I'm 10 feet away from you.
Sorry. So yeah, Chris is, and it's only going to be 30% of their income.
Great.
So if we can get on it, when I sign up in January, if we can get on it sometime next year,
Where did I go?
She is wanting a treat.
Hello.
Heidi!
Hello.
Where did I go? We have lost Ak.
Where did Brett go? Hey, Kira.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to transfer or trade me Pokemon so I can evolve my Kadabra to Alakazam?
Gladly. Give me your friend code,
Okay.
and we can get to that soonish.
I didn't know that's what it evolved to. Cool. What's its main power when it becomes
Psychic.
Huh?
It's a psychic Pokemon.
Right.
Confuse, Psywave, Psychic,
Cool.
Recover. I think it gets
Let me
light
see if I
shield.
Which is the one that's a Dream Eater?
That gets Dream Eater normally. That's Ghastly.
Right.
Gengar.
Yeah.
do I have it on here? Crap, I don't remember where. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Social media. Oh, here we go. Copy text. All right, Kira, I sent it to you.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm not going to show that on the recording, otherwise it might be bad stuff.
That's fine. You can do it afterwards.
No, I mean you can
Huh?
look over it
What
via
the
my
fuck
phone
is that?
because I am multimedia affine.
And there is a picture of Poppy Brights in the game hall.
Yep.
A picture of who?
Is it?
Poppy Z Bright.
I don't think Xavier was there or Aqua was there.
Oh, yes, the artist. I thought you had introduced a new character while I was in the bathroom, and I was like, what?
Suddenly
no.
another character
The
appears.
person that Belladonna is vaguely based on.
Yeah.
Braincrest. Okay.
Actually, Poppy is. Let me get in here. I'm trying to see what is it. Game
Could
Hall.
be.
Game All 9.
Yes. Sweet little Poppy no longer looks like that because Poppy is a
Dead.
man now,
Wait, what?
and
Poppy is a man now.
Poppy's trans.
Good for
So
him.
yeah, and it's she is or he is very happy with how he looks, and it threw a lot of people off because as his former self, she was very sexy, cute, pixie-like, and just took amazing pictures. And I think when she transitioned to he, everybody expected her to keep like a model look, or he to keep a model look, and he resembles kind of like Booger from
yeah, that's what he looks like now. I put his current picture from on the game hall.
And I believe he is with the same gentleman that as when he was Poppy. I can't remember what his name is gone to now, but he looks good there. He did not look good when he first was completely transitioned.
I believe it's Billy Martin.
Yes.
The musician?
Known professionally, Billy Martin, known as professionally as Poppy Z Bright.
Yep.
Oh.
An amazing writer. Oh my.
Much of his work features the openly bisexual and gay characters.
Ooh,
Yep.
Unrealistic. Who's
that
gay?
piqued my interest.
Wait,
Also,
something other than vampires piqued your interest?
Do what?
I mean, it does look like he writes.
Kira.
His early stuff was vampiric.
See? That
And
has my
horror.
interest.
Okay, so quick question: do we want to go to 9:30 or do we want to stop at 9?
I need to start putting together some dungeons for Friday, so
Okay.
I actually need to go ahead and get off at 9.
Okay, so let's get back to it then. If everybody's here.
Yep.
All right.
I want somebody to go ahead and roll me 5 dice. No
Success
hunger,
or
no
actual
nothing.
D10?
Just 5
2
regular
successes.
dice. 2 successes. Okay. Somebody other than Xavier roll me another 5 dice.
Okay, I will.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you roll. I've got a spastic dog over here.
Yeah, I got 4 successes.
Okay, somebody who is not Xavier and not Ricky.
Then I will proceed next. 2 successes.
And then somebody who is not Ricky, Xavier, or Cassandra.
Do you want to roll, Cassandra? I'm just kidding.
Watch out for your...
It's not open. I got 3 successes.
Okay, and I got 1 success. Your trip is relatively quiet. There was a little problem as you were leaving Illinois. And that was a little thing to do with some werewolves that were coming up, but Diana was able to quickly shake them off. However, you do arrive at your destination almost towards sunset or sunrise. When you pull in, you're not sure what you're expecting. It is outside of Milwaukee, almost directly outside of Milwaukee. It is a little RV park. However, there doesn't seem to be any RVs there at the moment. The place is fenced. Where you need to be going.
What's an RV park?
It is almost a park where RVs go to, so you can put in like the like a ground for electricity and the pump for like the toilets and the water.
Gotcha.
There are some RVs in there, but it looks like almost like they're part of the staff that's there. There is a perimeter around the park. Not around the park, but where Yana is taking you. There's a fenced-in area, and it seems to be guards on either side of the gate as you cross into it. They are looking at what they were packing. They're packing some really nice heat. They're almost like M16s on their backs, just like slung over their shoulders. You can catch glimpses of pistols on the side of their hips. And they seem to be in fatigues. There is no identifying features other than that. However, you do see the symbol for the Ventru kind of tiny on like their collars. It's
Okay,
not
well,
something
that's...
that it's not made abundantly clear. Like you can see it because you know what to look for. If somebody that doesn't know what they're looking for, they'd mistake it for just a symbol or something.
Why Ventru?
Because that's who they work for.
Interesting.
But if there's going to be paramilitary gods here, it's heartening to know that they're not enemy paramilitary gods.
So we say.
As you park, as Yana parks the thing, you hear everything on the outside being strapped down, things being slid into places where they need to be slid in everywhere.
Me.
And Yana goes, you have about 2 hours before sunrise.
Perfect. Thank you. And I think this is the perfect place. We're not actually in Milwaukee, so by the traditions, we don't yet have to present ourselves to the prince, but we can be in Milwaukee in like 3 minutes tonight.
Okay.
Yana will correct you on that and says, well, you still have to present yourself to the prince.
Oh, tonight?
Probably not tonight since it's so close to sunrise, but you will have to present yourselves at some point.
Oh, no, that's what I meant. See, we haven't yet entered Milwaukee, so we don't have to present ourselves tonight.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
You gotta sit there for a minute.
Is there anything anybody wants to do before they go to sleep?
As a matter of fact, yeah.
Okay.
I want to contact my, which contact did I want to hit up? I need to order something. My underworld contacts.
Okay.
I need to get in touch with an arms dealer. Somebody that can get me 7mm high-powered rounds in incendiary.
Oh, that's sexy talk.
You
I'm
expect
sorry.
high
That's
school.
sexy talk, Ricky.
No, I'm ordering these for later.
No, I know. I like firearms. I know how to use them. When you've lived as long as I have, you know how to use them.
Are you talking to Yana about that, or are you just going to try to call somebody?
I'm going to use my underworld contacts. I have underworld contacts at 3 and underworld influence at 3.
Okay, so you're going to make a phone call then?
Yeah.
A couple minutes go past, and all of a sudden you hear on the line, "What's up, RG?"
Hey, I need to do some transactional type business. I'm putting together a new toy. It's a 7mm high power, and I'm looking for some incendiary rounds for it.
I can see what I can do. When you need this?
Oh, it's not a rush. Let's say in the next 10 days.
All right. Any specific location?
Yeah, send them to drop number 2.
All right,
Which is actually my friend. What is his name? Damn it!
And does he know that is drop 2 aware of transaction being happening?
He will be as soon as I get off the line.
All right.
That's Frank's place.
They know where drop number 2 is, so.
No, I'm letting you know as the storyteller.
Yep. Thank you. It is noted.
Okay. And I'll call up Frank. And I anticipate leaving a message for him.
Yep, you get you get a answering machine or a voicemail.
Hey, this is Ricky. Expect a package for me in the next 10 to 14 days. Let me know when it gets there. I'll come pick it up. Thank you.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all the business I have before I want to go to bed.
Okay. I want to ask Ricky a pair of questions.
Okay.
In the future, is it within your power to procure either flashbangs or smoke bombs?
Yeah, I know a guy.
Okay. Just some thoughts I was having. Nothing too serious.
Flashbangs and what else?
Smoke
Smoke
bombs.
bombs.
Basically, I want to be able to turn invisible in the middle of combat.
Okay, I will make a note of that.
A note of that where? What?
I will make a note of that in my notebook.
It's just something I'm curious about trying. Eventually.
I will make a note of it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anything else?
One thing Cassandra would like to do?
Okay.
Find more bottles?
No. She's going to look for Ricky.
Okay. Ricky, you're a popular person today. Next person that comes up to you is Cassandra.
I nod at Cassandra on the way out.
Hey, Cassandra, what can I do for you?
Hey, Ricky. You know things with weapons, right? How to make weapons, too.
Firearms, yeah.
Only firearms. Not
Well,
bad.
that's my speciality. I can put together pretty much anything that throws something at you.
Alright, because I was thinking maybe you could help me make some special crossbow bolts. I don't know.
If you're looking at wood bolts, I'm not your guy. But if you want to work in composites or steel or aluminum, I can help you.
Huh. Well, maybe I will seek you up for that then in the future, because I have some ideas, and you have the better hands for that, believe it or not.
Okay.
I will make a note of that.
Just draw up your specs, show them to me when you're ready, and we'll work on that from there.
Alright. Just need to get some things. Should have done that back in Chicago. Oh well. Maybe we'll find something on the way while we're in Milwaukee. Who knows?
Okay. Anybody? Anything else?
Nothing for rain.
Nothing in character, although I do have a quick thing I wanted to talk to you about when we're done.
Okay. 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 If that's going to be concluding everybody's thing for the night, we are going to go to bed, and we're actually going to stop the session there. I think it's a really good ending point.
Sounds about
I
right.
agree.
Agreed.
Okay, and what did you want to talk about?
I am wondering how difficult it is, or whether I want to learn a tiny amount of blood magic. Is it possible?
It is not totally. It is not impossible.
That's like saying I want to do a tiny.
I made a note of it, and I will see how I can work that into a story.
Okay. I'm only interested in one power and one ritual from it, but
What would that be?
um, the blood ones, the taste of blood and blood walk.
You said taste of blood, and what else?
The ritual, the first level ritual blood walk, which is just taste of blood on steroids.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to learn Nectar of the Bitter Rose. Oh, never mind.
What?
It's a joke. Nectar of the Bitter Rose is a ritual that allows you to share a diablerie between up to 6 vampires.
What the? Where is that?
It's old
It's in
school. It may not be in this
Yeah.
version.
Okay, because I have not seen
it's
that.
not it's not in this version. However, I do have a group that does have updated rules where they were bringing a lot of the old rituals and everything up to 5th edition. So
Okay, because before this, I only played 20, and I don't remember that in 20 either.
yeah, it's a I think either a 1st or 2nd edition ritual.
They had it in 1st and 2nd.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. I just learned something new. Apparently, rolling a 1 or a 10 on a rouse check for Oblivion gets you a stain.
Yes.
I had no idea. Luckily, I have rouse check reroll.
Yep.
We ought to use the last of that gift card to get the book.
I kind of want to take the invitation, though.
I kind of like to get the red box.
Everybody, 2 experience for tonight.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 1 for the session and 1 for because you did finish a chapter. So
Damn, we finish chapters all the time.
chapters are not hard to finish.
Yeah. Hey guys, awesome roleplay tonight. Thank you very much.
Yes, very awesome roleplay from everybody. I made lots of notes, so.
Ooh.
And a lot of noodles or doodles. A lot of doodles.
I like.
Hey
doodles.
Kira.
Yeah.
Just you might be interested to know, Cam and I are putting together a couple of patrols together this week, and I'm going to co-GM on Friday for the Pathfinder game.
Oh my.